The story begins on a sunny afternoon, where the protagonist of our tale, a charming French bulldog named Bruce, finds himself standing outside a quaint butcher's shop. It's a picturesque little establishment tucked away in a side alley, full of hustle and bustle. The strong, aromatic smell of different meats wafts through the air, drawing Bruce towards it like a magnet, overpowering and utterly irresistible. Bruce is not just any bulldog. He is unique, characterized by his striking brindle coat and adorably wrinkled face. He is highly intelligent, often displaying uncanny problem-solving skills that would leave even humans amazed. But like any hero, he too has his Achilles heel, his greatest weakness, a profound love for delectable meats. He stands there, right outside the shop, his small stature almost hidden by the busy crowd. His dark, round eyes, full of longing, are locked onto the tantalizing array of meats displayed tantalizingly behind the glass window. His nostrils flare as he takes in the delightful aroma, his mouth watering in anticipation. A casual observer might mistake his intense gaze for a casual curiosity. But Bruce, with his canine instincts, is far from a casual observer. Bruce scans his eyes darting to and fro, inspecting each passerby with a meticulousness only a dog could muster. He is on a mission that requires stealth, precision, and utmost secrecy. His gaze finally lands on a particular meat, a bone-in beef. His absolute piece of bone-in beef is not just any meat, it's a premium cut, perfectly marbled and enticingly juicy. It's a butcher's masterpiece, a sight so mouth-watering that it makes Bruce's heart flutter in excitement. He can almost taste the rich, robust flavors, the succulent texture. Bruce waits, his entire body still, every muscle taut with anticipation. Waits for that perfect moment, that fleeting second when no one's watching. And then, as if by magic, the hustle around him fades into oblivion. His moment has arrived. As swift as a gazelle, Bruce lunges forward, and with a grace that rivals a ballet dancer, he snatches the bone-in beef with his mouth. It's a sight to behold, a perfect dance. Seizing a moment unnoticed, Bruce swiftly and gracefully snatches the meat with his mouth, almost like a perfect dance. Loudspeakers. The entire building reverberates with the sound, sparking chaos. Customers look around in confusion, staff rush to secure the premises. An unexpected disruption in an otherwise mundane day at the supermarket, a dog chase, no less. The police, hearing the alert, immediately start their engines. Sirens blaring, they speed towards the supermarket, cutting through traffic like a knife. As they arrive, they see a small, shaggy dog making a last-ditch effort to escape. They join the pursuit, their determined faces reflecting in their windshields. Despite his nimble movements and small size, Bruce is no match for the trained officers. Every twist, every turn he makes, they are right behind, their determination unwavering. Eventually, despite his best efforts, Bruce is cornered. His desperate eyes dart around, looking for an escape route, but he finds none. He stops, panting heavily, exhausted from the chase. The officers cautiously approach him. With a few quick movements, they manage to apprehend him, an anticlimactic end to an exhilarating chase. With a sigh, is taken to a prison for mischievous pets, a place where he will have to answer for his actions, a place that is filled with others like him, caught in the act. It's a sad ending to his adventure, but it's also a beginning of a new life. Despite his efforts, Bruce is apprehended and taken to a prison for mischievous pets. Fade in from the previous scene. As he savored the comforts of his newfound status, Bruce, the cunning canine, never once allowed thoughts of freedom to dwindle. The guards, captivated by his endearing demeanor, were drawn to him in an inexplicable and almost irresistible manner. They found themselves charmed by his cuteness and began bestowing him with an increasing quantity of food, gradually expanding their offerings from regular canine chow to the occasional special treat. These were not mere leftovers, but delicacies procured with special care, each morsel carefully considered and chosen for their favorite canine inmate. Bruce's daily diet began to resemble a feast that would make any pet dog envious. The guards continued to shower him with affection, their fondness for him deepening with each passing day. They found comfort in his constant companionship, in his silent understanding, and in the pure, undemanding love that only a pet can offer. The day of his arrived, a day tinged with a peculiar sadness. All the guards, their eyes gleaming with a mixture of pride and sorrow, bid him farewell. A hint of sadness was evident in their voices, a silent testament to the bond they'd formed with Bruce. Their once stern faces betrayed a softness, a warmth that hadn't been there before. Despite the sadness, Bruce made a solemn promise to his tiny mouse friend. He assured him that he won't forget their time together, the lessons they'd learned, and the friendship they'd shared. Fade out after the closing line. Fade in from previous scene. Upon release, Bruce embarks on a new life, discovering his extraordinary talent for business. His journey begins with just a simple idea, fueled by his love for dogs and a desire for a fresh start. He realizes that combining his love for dogs with his newfound business acumen could pave the way to a bright future. He conceives the unique concept of a dog-themed cafe, a place where fellow canine lovers can gather, enjoy coffee, and indulge in their mutual love for dogs. He begins this adventure by securing a quaint, charming spot in the heart of the city for his unique cafe. He puts his heart and soul into transforming the place, ensuring it reflects his passion for dogs. Each corner of the cafe is meticulously designed with canine-themed decor. From the dog bone-shaped cookies to the paw print table mats, everything screams dog lover's paradise. The cafe does not take long to make its mark. The uniqueness of the concept draws people in from the very beginning. News spreads, attracting people from all walks of life. Dog lovers, coffee enthusiasts, people looking for a unique experience, even tourists visiting the city. Each customer leaves with a warm, fuzzy feeling, the happiness of having spent time in an environment filled with love and warmth. The cafe soon becomes a favored meeting spot, a pit stop for locals, and a must-visit landmark for tourists. With the cafe's success, Bruce feels encouraged to expand. He starts dreaming bigger, planning to spread his unique cafe idea across the country. He begins by opening more dog-themed cafes in different cities, each unique, each reflecting the local culture, yet maintaining the central theme, dogs. These cafes become equally popular, contributing to Bruce's growing business empire. But Bruce doesn't stop there. He envisions a bigger picture, a resort that embraces the same theme, a place where people can come with their furry friends for a vacation, a place where dogs are not just allowed, but are the center of attention, the theme of the whole experience. As he expands, he new people, makes new friends. He becomes an inspiration to many, proving that a simple idea, when pursued with passion, can lead to great success. With the cafe's success, Bruce expands his business empire, meeting new friends and opening more dog-themed cafes and even a resort. Fade out to next scene. Fading in from the previous scene, our story focuses on Bruce. His journey teaches us that even the most unassuming individuals can wield the power to revolutionize the world. We're talking about Bruce, our dear friend, who, time and again, has proven the infinite potential that resides in even the smallest and humblest among us. Bruce isn't a man of affluence or fame, but rather a petite dog with the heart of a lion. Despite the constraints his stature and species impose, he has managed to etch an unerasable mark on the world of business. He's made us view the world through a different lens, to value that it's not our size or physical appearance that establishes our merit, but instead our determination, creativity, and our capacity to persevere. His tale isn't one of instant success, but a painstaking journey filled with resilience and innovation. Day in, day out, he meticulously strategized, worked ceaselessly, and overpowered the hurdles that blocked his path. His diminutive size didn't discourage him, but rather, it served as an impetus to prove that he is more than what one initially is outlined. And prove it, he certainly did. Bruce, the small dog with an indomitable spirit, evolved into a formidable force in the business sphere. He encapsulated the true essence of creativity and perseverance, underlining that even a seemingly insignificant participant can rise above the odds and make a tangible difference. This story about Bruce, this living testament of determination and resilience, serves as an inspiratory affirmation to the fact that size, species, or any physical attributes do not confine one's potential or competence. It stands as evidence that with creativity and perseverance, even a small dog can leave a lasting impression in the business world.